Hello and welcome. I am Jeff and we are in the Idea Lab, and I'm here today to show you how to make a squiggle shirt. In your Squiggle Shirt Kit you will have a few things. A shirt. I opted for black because I think it looks cool. You will find a Teflon top sheet, one of these things, and you'll find your roll of squiggles. And it may not look like much, but there are indeed squiggles there. You have a couple different ways of going about retrieving your squiggles. You can peel them off one at a time. So you'll notice if you take a look at the sort of, there's like a glossy side and there's sort of a matte side. If you look at the rubbery side, the matte side, you'll notice, I'll come a little closer so you can maybe see this a little better. You can see the outlines of squiggles. And if you sort of bend the vinyl back a little bit, you can see how, see there, how it opens up a little bit. And you can just grab and peel like this to take off a squiggle. Peel gently, you don't want to rip your squiggles, and try to follow the contour of the squiggle. This is a nice long one. It's a good squiggle to start with. So there, you can see I've got a squiggle. Perfect. And I've got my ironing pad here. You can use an ironing board or a pad or anything. And I'm gonna lay out my shirt, just like that. I've got my iron here, and I've got it set to the cotton setting, which is like a high temperature. And I've got steam turned off. So high heat, no steam. If your iron doesn't have an option like, so this is our Idea Lab iron, it's all fancy and new. My iron at home is really old, and you can't have it set to cotton without steam being on. So the solution to that is just make sure there's no water in it. Dump all the water off and then no steam will come out. Easy as that. So what I'm gonna do is pick a spot on my shirt where I want my first squiggle to go. And I'm gonna lay it so your squiggle has a fuzzy side and a smooth side. When you peel it off, you'll reveal the fuzzy side. And you want fuzzy side up, smooth side down. The smooth side is the glue, and the heat is gonna hold that onto the shirt. So smooth side down. I'm gonna go ahead and place my first squiggle. I'm gonna make sure it's nice and flat. And I'm gonna take my Teflon top sheet and I'm gonna lay it over my squiggle gently, because I don't wanna knock my squiggle out of position. I like where I put my squiggle. So then I'm gonna take my iron and I'm gonna press it down, just sort of making this gentle movement around the area where my squiggle is. I'm gonna do this for, I don't know, maybe 15 or 20 seconds. May not even need that much time. This is my first squiggle, so if I get it wrong, that's okay. We're learning together here. That seems really hot, so I'll bet that's probably good. So what I'm gonna do is just move my top sheet, and I'm gonna test and make sure that my squiggle is firmly applied. Oh yeah, that's on there. That's not coming off. That is on there. Sweet. So now I'm just gonna repeat the process. I'm gonna peel off another squiggle. This one's kind of a curvy squiggle. And I'm gonna pick a different spot on my shirt. I think I'll kind of branch out from here. And that's part of the fun of this, is you can get creative with your squiggle placement. Let's see, kind of like this one up here like that. Top sheet down, iron. It's another 15 or 20 seconds, I guess. You can experiment with the timing. I suppose the timing would sort of change a little bit depending on how hot your iron is, how hard you're pressing, that kind of thing. But this adhesive seems pretty good. So let's see. Have we done it? We have done it. Squiggle number 2 applied. And oh, look, a dot. We got squiggles and we got dots. So I'm gonna put a dot on. I think I'll put it up here. This is pretty much it. This is the Squiggle Shirt Kit. You apply the squiggles one at a time. I suppose you could do more than one at a time. You could do as many as will fit under your top sheet, your Teflon sheet. But I kind of like doing it one at a time because then I can really take care to position them exactly where I want them. I think I'm going to, I've got a whole sheet's worth of squiggles. Everybody gets a sheet full of squiggles. So I think I'm going to kind of branch out from here. I'll probably go down the sleeve some. Maybe I'll see if I can get some on the back. And I'm just going to plow ahead. Maybe I'll do a little time lapse so that you can watch me apply the rest of my squiggles, and then we can see what it looks like when it's all done.